Well, welcome again to Peppermint Wednesday. My name is Peter Roper, known as the Family Businessman, here to share with you some tried and tested tips and techniques around family business. And today I want to share with you when the leader moves on. There comes a point in a family business where the person that heads the business, male, female, young or old, boy or girl, whatever, whoever is leading the business moves on. And perhaps the next generation takes on board, or relatives, what have you. And it's a challenging time. Some people have said to me in the past, it's a bit like a bereavement in a way, because the business mourns the fact that it loses its leader. And this is true whether it's a family business in many ways, or any business, a corporate business to a degree will have this. But I will always believe that in a family business, it's much sharper, it's much closer to home. And so therefore, you have to really understand that when somebody is moving on in the business, you need to do some things. So here's my 3 things I suggest that you do when a leader decides to move on from the business. And the first one is celebrate it. Let's celebrate the fact that somebody's put a lot of all time, effort, they put their ability in, they put their heart and soul, they sweated blood, sweat and tears into a family business. Let's celebrate this. Let's celebrate it with the family. Let's celebrate it with employees, with the suppliers, with the clients. And I don't mean necessarily celebrate with a huge celebration, but what I am saying is recognize the achievement and celebrate it, which is according to the way that you celebrate things, because it's important. The second thing is definitely, whatever you do, don't hide this. I've known some family businesses that got into deep trouble where actually somebody has pulled out with the business and they haven't been told anybody, let alone their clients, they haven't told anybody in the business really that actually they've walked away. Whether they've walked away happily or not really doesn't come into it, they've walked away. And they've hidden it because they felt it would harm the business. Well, let me tell you, it harmed the business much more in my experience with the businesses where that's happened. So whatever you do, don't hide it. Let's be honest, let's be open. These are strong value sets. They're certainly our family business sets. Let's be honest and open and say, you know what, someone's moving on. It's life. So let's be honest and open about it. And the third thing is, be prepared to move on. The thing is this, particularly if you have a very strong leader in a family business and they move out of it, now they may do all the right things and actually leave the family business and leave it alone doing all the right things, I guess, in terms of making sure everything is sorted, all the I's are dotted and crossed. But quite often the people inside that family business, particularly if they're different generations, they struggle with it. And they struggle with the fact of, well, actually, let's go back to that person that was leading it. Can we just ask you a few more questions? Could you just get involved with this or that? And they haven't personally, mentally moved on. So you have to make a plan. Let's just say that you are, I don't know, second generation and the first generation are leaving the business and they've left. You need to put a plan in place so that you can show that you are leading this business and that where the business is going and everybody's clear that you're the person that's doing it. Because for as long as you're not, and you can see this in football clubs, particularly Premier League football clubs in this country, you can see it over and over again where managers have kind of half left, but they haven't. And the people that have taken over, they've kind of not got the authority that they should have because they haven't taken authority. So move on and make sure it works well. So that's it. Celebrate, don't hide it, and move on. So let's get social. Send me emails. You know I'll always answer them personally. Let's talk about when leaders move on. Let's look at how we can help each other and let's see what we can do with it. And remember, if I can help you in any way, just let me know. Thanks for listening.